Meanwhile, we've been telling you about Media Matters and David Brock using your tax dollars to fund their self-proclaimed war on Fox News. And more people are taking a stand to stop it. Jana Mauney is a teacher who calls this one of the most un-American things going on right now. She filed a formal complaint with the IRS, and she joins us from Raleigh, Durham, North Carolina. Good morning to you, Jana.
Good morning.
Jana, why did you file a complaint with the IRS to have them revoke Media Matters' tax-exempt status?
Well, I think Media Matters has every right to do this if they want to with their own money. But when you do it with taxpayer dollars, then you put the full force of the U.S. government behind that. And the U.S. government should be in the business of promoting ideas, not trying to stifle anybody's ideas or anybody's freedom of the press or expression.
You're absolutely right. I mean, if they were doing it on their dime, it would be one thing. Freedom of speech.
Correct.
But Jana, for them to get a tax break because they've got that special tax-exempt status, that really bugs you, doesn't it?
I think it's scary a little bit. If they have that right to go after Fox, then they could go after some other group maybe that doesn't have the resources that Fox has perhaps to fight them. And so you all will probably be okay, because you're strong enough and have the resources to withstand whatever attacks Media Matters might have or might go after you with. But if you have a small blogger, a small radio station somewhere, and Media Matters says, well, we don't like what they say, we'll go after them, and they are using United States tax dollars to fight them, then you have the United States government suppressing ideas and free speech and expression instead of supporting that. And
right.
What hopefully we want in our society is all of those ideas out there so that we can explore them and try them and see which ones really are the best.
Sure. It sounds to me, Jana, as if you're describing a situation with Media Matters that you feel is un-American.
I think it's un-American. I think it's scary for our country right now. And I would hope that nobody has to think before they can express an idea. If I say this, am I going to be hurt by it? Will I have somebody come and say to me, you said this, and we are going to get you for it?
Right. Well, you know, in the blogosphere, there are those kind of bloggers who do that every day. But there aren't bloggers who do that and get a tax exemption like Media Matters does. And that's why, you know, they've
Correct.
got this self-declared war on Fox. Plus, if you look at this stuff, clearly they seem to be a de facto wing of the Democratic Party, so they're trying to help one party, and that is against the tax code as well.
If they can do it in the free market system, if they can raise their own money and do it without taxpayer money, then that's their right. That's the world that we live in. That's our country. But to have the support of the American government to do it, I would be just as against it if it were a conservative group trying to use taxpayer money to shut down a liberal group.
Gotcha.
It's wrong either way. And we just need all of the ideas out there so we can explore all of those ideas and see which ones are the best and then use those.
Well, thank you very much for sharing your ideas with us today. Jana Mauney from Raleigh, Durham, North Carolina, who filed a complaint with the IRS about Media Matters. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.